Hello everyone. Well, this time I'm selling few components to build an axis for a CNC machine, robotics, conveyors, whatever application an axis is required. Let me start with the base. With the main part is this is a table to hold 4 super pillow blocks SPB10. Therefore, same. Let me take those out. This is the mountain. It's original. This is removed from a robotic table, by the way. The table, the play table, is from factory, and the pillow blocks, everything is a lot of job already done. You know, the screw, the threading holes to hold the pillow blocks. Here in the center you have the the clip or the secure aluminum plates to hold in place your timing belt. If you remove the screws, lose the screws, you have one end. You have the both ends like this, both ends, the other end like that. I include quite of timing belt. If you need shorter, you can just cut a piece you don't need and insert the two ends in the middle of the plate to do a sandwich and tie it nice with those hex. Actually, with my hand I tied them. I'm not able to pull them out. So the pillow blocks, and let's say super pillow blocks, made by Thompson, SPB10. The timing belt is about it's quite a long timing belt, about maybe 20 inches. But the reason I just found the one to be enough, this is the 2 rods, 5/8, 2 rods to go to the pillow box. They have absolutely no play. There's very smooth translation both, and I don't see any play at all. So that means the machining of the plates and the threading holes are really nice, accurately aligned to don't cause any stress in the translation of the rods. The rod's length is close to 16 inches of length. Let me tell you, it's 16 inches each. The timing belt holding this way is about 22 inches, so you have plenty of timing belts to finish your axis and cut the rest, the remainder part. Or if you don't want to cut it, you can just pull one end all over through if you want, but I think it's good to cut it and have the two ends in. Okay, the next thing I included, this is the plate. The plate actually is 8.5 by 4.25 by 1/4 inch thick aluminum, and it's got a lot more holes, threading holes, if you want to put a bigger table for your axis, or if you want to use another axis on top of that, this could be enough to the other axis. Okay, so next thing I'm going to include in this package 2 motors. A stepped motor, rapid seam, doesn't show the torque, but it's 1.6. I believe it's 1.6 step, so 200 steps per revolution, 1.8 degree per step. Included is a large stepped, there's Lima 23, which is size 3.25, by 2 inches in diameter, and it's very straightforward. You know, there's two faces. You know, the red and red white is one face, the green and green white is another face. The two that I holding together is the center tops of the both faces, so it's very good for many drivers in the market. The other one is gearhead motor. The reason I included this combination is because I want to take advantage of the shipping and give to somebody some more possibilities to build whatever have in mind. I apply, this doesn't show the voltage, but I've been applying 24 volts and works pretty smooth. You can actually drop to 12 if you want. If you notice the motors get a little warmer, you can drop the voltage if you want. But let me power on. And it's a gearhead motor, you see. And I want to switch the light to low, and I want to measure the RPM in the gearhead. And it gave me 93 revolutions per minute. The gearhead, and this motor is nice because it have a double end shaft. The other end is for the motor, and I want to measure the speed of the motor itself, and it's really nice. 6,000 RPMs. 6,000 RPMs, 6,000 revolution per minute, down to 90 revolution per minute through the gearhead at 24 volts. If you drop the voltage, and then you can decrease the RPM in both. Okay, let me turn it off. I mean, put the power off. It's a nice, you see, those is cold. Of course, with load you have to monitor in the motor. Okay, the next thing is very handy. This is actually built for this motor. Here's the mounting plate. It's had a the card would insert the motor, and another one to insert the step of the motor. It's very solid and secure. And the good thing about this is when you're mounting, I'm going to provide the screws also. So you see those cuts in the sides is to make tension on your timing belts when you're finished your setup of your axis. You're able to make tension with this design and tie the screws. Okay, then the stepper motor, we talk about that. The stepper motor you can have, the way I may do this is to put the rods inside to the plates, aluminum plates, and then a base, and with the base build the rest of the things, which is will be nice axis. Okay, I will include too also the one pulley can go in both motors, in the DC gearhead motor and in the stepper motor. This is a tiny one, it's great. Now and then I have a larger one for the other end will be actually attached to the other end of your table design, and you're gonna be able to have, okay, right here the other end, so you're able to make a really nice axis. We could use either with a stepper or with a gearhead motor, DC motor. This the other pulley is they have two bearings and bearings, so they have a little step, so you can actually machine the inside and then just leave a step for them. You can use inside outside in or inside out, depends the way you design, and I have both. You just need two pieces of aluminum and mounting to the main plate on the bottom. Okay, so I want to sell the whole thing for just $49.99 and $14 for shipping, USPS priority mail, medium flat rate box including packaging and handling. $49.99 for the whole thing, which is the plate with the 4 super pillow blocks, Thompson super pillow blocks, the two 16 inches long rods with 5/8 diameter, the timing belt about 22 inches, enough to build your axis, and actually you probably need to cut a extra piece with this the reminder. And then the mounting of the pulleys with the two bearings actually have two clips here to secure. Everything is tied with hex screws. I forgot to turn the light on, sorry. Everything is held with the hex screws. The DC motor, double shaft DC motor, I already told the 6,000 RPM the motor, 90 RPM output in the gear head, and then the NEMA 23 two-phase stepped motor, 6-volt DC, definitely 1.8 degree, 200 steps per revolution, and I think it's no less, I'm pretty sure it's no less than 50 to 65 ounces of torque. And the mounting plate for this DC motor. So once again, the plate with the 4 super pillow blocks, the timing belt, the 2 pulleys, one for the motors and the other one with end bearings for the other end, and one nice plate too. If you use the DC motor with this half moons to help you to adjust the tension of the timing belt. You can build everything in one table and will be a nice axis for many applications. $49.99, it's very reasonable price for everything, and $14 for shipping, USPS medium flat rate box, priority mail. Thank you. I will take some pictures, and the very first picture will show exactly everything which included if you have any doubt. Thanks for watching, and thanks again.